What's going on, people? What's really good? It's your boy Marvlat, and this is the Nerds in the Hood. Folks, we gotta talk about this. This is some real news that I read up on, and I was a little shocked. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. And I was like, I want to talk about it because this pertains to me. I am an avid anime watcher. I am getting older, and don't really have as much time to watch anime as I used to, or at least binge anime as I used to. But I still make sure I catch them on the shows I want to, one episode at a time, here and there. As time progressed in my anime days, I've seen a lot of change as anime gets more and more mainstream into the world of pop culture. For a lot of y'all Gen Zers, y'all don't understand the vibes. I came from an era where there was Kiss Anime, or you had to download a torrent to get your anime, or somebody had to bootleg a disc for you or something. Or my personal favorite, once YouTube was created, you had to type in the name of the anime you wanted to find, and then you had to put the episode number, and then you had to put English sub in order to get the actual English subtitles. Because if you just typed in the episode, sometimes it wouldn't give you English sub. Sometimes it would be raw, which meant no subtitles whatsoever. It was whatever the native tongue was, that's how you saw it. So I came from a long way in terms of watching anime back in the day. Ooh, man, when I think about it, searching up One Piece was not easy back in the day. But I say that to say that now we're in a world where there's several different streaming services that have the ability to sub and dub different anime in a faster time frame than what I had to go through growing up. You can go to Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, High Dive, Crunchyroll, Amazon Prime, and so much more. There's some that you'll find random ones on, but not all. But I'm saying that to say that now we're in a world where now you ask yourself, what's the best place to watch anime, to stream anime, as opposed to where do you go to watch your anime? We evolved from a society that was, where do you go to watch your anime, to what is the best place to watch anime? So I used to always think it was Crunchyroll. I thought Crunchyroll was the home and the best place to go to for anime. And now I am reading a report that in the world of anime, a spot called Dentsu, shout out to Dentsu, they revealed that 48% of anime viewers worldwide turn to Netflix, while in the US, Crunchyroll ranks last at 23% in the US. And this is in the US market, right? But in the world, right, worldwide, it's Netflix. Netflix is 63%, followed by Hulu and... No, wait. Keep up in the US. Yep. Okay, I was looking at that right. I was like, am I looking at this right? So this is the world. Okay, so in the US, in the US, Netflix is 48% in the US, and then it's Crunchyroll is 23%, right? But now, altogether, Netflix dominates with 63%. Hulu and Disney Plus, which is one, basically, is 46%, and Prime Video is 46%, and Prime Video is 43%. I could have been reading this wrong, but this is what I'm seeing here. What this basically means is right now, Netflix is the king of anime streaming service. And that doesn't hurt me, but at the same time, it shocked me. Because Netflix used to be a place where you just mainly watch every other show but anime. And then they slowly was incorporating anime here and there. And now they have their own anime that they count as original series. In the past year alone, I've seen such great shows as Rising Impact, Blue Box, Sakamoto Days. Seven Deadly Sins was okay, but whatever. They became the home of One Piece. But basically everywhere is a home of One Piece. Let's be real. But they threw on such shows as that, just to name a few. And that's just to name a few. I mean, we can't even forget about some of the other classes I saw back in the day, like Kotaro Lives Alone. What was that one? It was like Virginia something. It was like a chick back in Violet Evergarden. I don't know how I got Virginia. My mind is racing. Anyway, but again, and these were just some to name a few. There's so much more. But it just shows you how much more Netflix is really doing to try to be the streaming giant that they are, that they're willing to jump into the genre of anime and not just take over the game in terms of anime itself, but they're doing it like overall. Because as you see, we even have live action series. Yes, I always say Death Note, Cowboy Bebop was trash, but we have One Piece and we have Bet, which Bet is also not that great, but somehow it got a second season, right? So it's doing something right. Somebody was watching it besides me. So they're taking over the game one by one any way they can. And that is a great thing for anime fans, because now you have several markets that are going to fight harder to get more anime on their services so more people can watch it. Now, the reason Crunchyroll is not winning this war is mainly because Crunchyroll isn't available worldwide like Netflix is, like Amazon Prime is, like Hulu and Disney Plus is. Netflix is available everywhere. All of these other services outside of Crunchyroll is available everywhere. Crunchyroll is a dominant in the US, but is not available everywhere. There's some countries that still doesn't have it. So they're not going to be the streaming giant for anime that they once used to. And don't even get me started with High Dive. I think High Dive is only America. So they didn't even count this in their little survey joint, you know what I'm saying? But that is a great thing for anime fans. We came a long way, people. Us millennials and before, we came a long way in how we chose to watch our anime. Gone are the days of sitting and watching Channel 11 and waiting for Goku to finally fight Frieza. Gone are the days where the best anime we had to sit and watch was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they gave new episodes faster because they were higher in demand. And gone are the days when One Piece was not arguably, but it was one of the worst animes because of the way it was dubbed. Now it's one of the best animes because it was dubbed better. So we're getting faster dub, right? At a faster rate. We're getting more anime coming through the pipeline at a faster rate. So it makes it better because Netflix and Hulu are going to fight for which anime they deserve. And Crunchyroll is just going to take whatever they can get. But that means we're going to get more anime to watch. Now it's not whatever was hot, it's whatever they can get. And now you have the pick of the litter. You can pick whatever you want. You can sit there and go, I want to watch this sports anime. Now I want to watch this space anime. Ooh, another Gundam? Yes, please. Let me watch this isekai. Can't get enough of these isekais. You could watch whatever you want. And, I want to cry right now, but I'm not going to do it on camera. Because again, as a nerd, came a long way, people. Came a long way. Now, when it comes to which one I prefer to watch, whether it be sub or dub, that's probably the bigger question because I'm an adult. I'm not going to hold y'all. I got a lot of adulting to do, so I multitask a lot. I love a good subbed anime. I really, really do because you get more of that raw emotion when you hear that person speaking in Japanese. It just sounds better for some reason. In America, it's getting there. It's not what it's a lot better than it once was, but it's not there yet. However, it still just feels good to be able to watch some more emotion and get you really invested. But if you try to catch up on the anime, but you also got to watch your kids, or you also got to do your taxes, or you also got to fill out some type of form or something, you don't got time to try to be reading the words when you know you got to read something else. So I'd rather listen to the dub. That's where I'm at now as an adult. Back in the day, I was all about sub. I wanted sub. Once I saw sub anime for the first time in my life, I was like, I need to see more of this. I couldn't stop. Now, I'm like, I need this dub. I don't got time to read. That's just me. That doesn't mean sub is whack. That just means dub is actually getting better and more preferable, which is why it could flow on a lot of these anime streaming services. And also, quick side note before I end this rant and this video. To the people who tried to play Crunchyroll because they got caught using Chat GPT, and I think it was a German version of one of their animes, my good response to you, good people, whoever was the ones that uncovered it, is, so? Who cares? As long as it's the right translation, right? I never knew how they was getting their sub. I just assumed that it was somebody that knew Japanese or Stereotypically, maybe somebody that spoke English overseas and was like, I'll sub it for you for a price. I don't know. But I also didn't care. All I knew was when I saw the episode, the language that I can understand was right on that screen. And I can sit there and go, that is not my father. He is a bad man. Okay, works for me. That's not his father. There we go. So if ChatGPT is getting it right, then in the words of the Mandalorian, this is the way. Let's just do it. Who cares? Just give me the right anime sub. I don't care about none of that. Y'all could go over there with that. Oh, you see what they doing? They doing this. It's wrong. Ha ha ha. They got caught using ChatGPT. So the fuck what? Come on, man. Get over yourselves, baby. You try to sit there and sub through a whole anime series for 30 freaking minutes with the music included. And do that for every single episode. And oh, guess what? It's more than just one episode. It's like 12, 24, 48. Go ahead. If you got the means to do it and it can help you save money and it can give me my anime streaming in a good time frame for me, go ahead and rock with whatever AI service you need to rock with, homie. You got Nerds in the Hood support over here. Anyway, I just wanted to give my thoughts on that. What do you think is the best streaming service to watch anime on? I'm still gonna say it's Crunchyroll, but Netflix really does have a good argument right now. I've caught a lot of gems on Netflix. That's why I brought up Rising Impact and Kotaro Lives Her Own, because nobody really knew about those anime. I just stumbled upon them and I was like, this one's fire. And again, that's not knocking Hulu and that's not knocking Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, I found, what was it? Come True Bumpkin is a Sword Master or something like that. That one was pretty cool. That Gundam GQ joint is pretty aight. They had Dotaro. No, not Dotaro. What was the other one? Is it Dotaro? I think, yeah, they had Dotaro before any other streaming service had it. And that one was also a hidden gem. Plus, they got Grand Blue Dreamin', which is underrated. So they got joints on there. Banana Fish was kind of fire. You know what I mean? So they got joints on there. And Hulu has joints on there. Medalist is underrated. Undead Unluck. They got a Yokozuru Mission Family joint. They got a lot of shonen hidden gems on there too. But I'm just saying that to say that to me, it don't matter about who's the best. It just matters to me that the real, when you really piece it all together, the bigger picture is we get to watch anime 24/7, 365 on multiple platforms, and we get different variations. So even though Crunchyroll has this selection, Netflix has unique anime that are different, Hulu has unique anime that are different, and Prime has unique anime that are different. There's also Retro Crush, which shows you old school anime. There's also, what's the name of that joint? Peacock even has a few different anime that I found on there. You know what I'm saying? So you could go to a lot of spots now and see anime, and that is beautiful to me. And I am so thankful. So if Netflix is going to keep trying to be the anime streaming giant and these streaming services are trying to keep up, this is music to an anime fan's ears. So please, Netflix, don't stop doing what you're doing. I already know you're not. That's why I invested stock in you. But please don't stop doing what you're doing, because you making us anime fans happier each day that we don't have to go online and search for anime. Now, if manga could do the same thing, whoo, Lord, we'd be all right. Anyway, it's your boy Marvelad. Just wanted to make a quick rant. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Follow me on all social media. Write in the comments. Tell me what's your favorite place to go watch anime, stream anime. You know what I'm saying? Do you prefer subbed or dubbed? That's the universal argument for anime fans until the end of time, even beyond it. But let's talk. Let's have some fun. I do not mind responding. See y'all next time, people. I'm about to go watch some dubbed anime right now while I edit this. Peace.